Hi everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I want to film something a bit different more than usual. So before I get started, be sure to give this video a like, comment, share and subscribe. So today's video, I'm mainly going to teach all of you how to utilize this one grammar that you must be able to, really utilize it correctly into your essay, because it is the basic of all basics in the English syllabus. So this grammar is, you may have heard of it before. It is called modal verbs. So today I'm going to teach all of you related to modal verbs and how to use it correctly, how to use it effectively, and so on. So let's get started. So the question that all of you may be wondering is, what is modal verb? What are modal verbs? So modal verbs, they are in total of two meanings. The first meaning, it is a possibility. The second meaning is it is a necessity. So I would insert a picture right here. So what is a possibility? A possibility is like a sentence called I can do this. Maybe you're doing a workout. I can do this. I can. It is a possibility. However, a necessity is something that you must do it. So I must do it is a necessity. So these are what we call them as modal verbs. So I'm going to give you another example of how you can utilize it and use it correctly in all of your essays. And the good thing is there are in total of 9 most common modal verbs in the English syllabus. So the 3 M's, may, might, must, the 2 W's, will or would, and the 2 C's, can, could, and the 2 S, shall and should. These are the most common 9 modal verbs in the entire English syllabus. So I'm going to teach you how to use the modal verbs like a pro, because if you utilize it correctly, you can score and you can write and you can speak much more better and much more stronger. So the first way to use a modal verb is to always use the modal verb with the base form of a certain word. As you can see, Allison can. Can is a modal verb. Then you must use the base form of another word called bake. You can't say things like I can baking a cheesecake. Allison can bake a cheesecake. Bake is the base form of the word bake. So whenever you're using a modal verb, always remember to match it with a base form. Because when it comes to learning English, for modal verbs, we have positive modal verbs. We also have negative modal verbs. So what if you want to write a negative sentence like, you can't do this, you must not do this? Always use the not right after the modal verb. So in this picture, you can see that Allison must not enter the prohibited room. You can't say Allison must enter. The modal verb is the boss. The modal verbs come first. So Allison could not enter the waiting room. So only use not right after the modal verbs. This is the second and the most important final rule of using a modal verbs. So just be sure to bear in mind, if you want to write or use a negative modal verb, the not is always coming after. Modal verb first, only add the word not, and then you can construct whatever sentence that you would like to. So when it comes to writing factual essays, how can you use modal verbs effectively? Well, factual essays, they are mainly present tense. So you can just use the original modal verbs. Remember, after using the modal verbs, you must use the base form of each word. So in this picture, you can see here, we can begin straight away. Can is a modal verb. Begin is the original base form of the word begin. And that is how you utilize it in factual essays. You may be wondering as well, then how can I use a modal verb in a story essay? Because story essays are usually past tense, then can I change my base form to past tense? The answer is no. So in this picture, you can see here, this is a sentence from a story essay. When my father approached me, past tense, I could not contain my excitement, because could is also a modal verb, so the word contain must be used in its original base form. So no matter whether it is story essay or factual essay, if you're using the modal verbs inside, always use the base form of the words. So this is how you use modal verbs effectively in both factual essays and story essays. So all in all, how do you use a modal verb effectively? The first rule is to always use a modal verb first and match it with a base form of a certain word. The second rule, if you want to write a negative sentence or a negative modal verb, you must use the modal verbs first and the not comes right after and you're good to go. So thank you.